move on then to the second stage of the day, stage 3, 16.43 kilometers, so a little bit longer than the previous one that opened the day. Neville taking the stage win in the previous stage, elevating him to the rally lead. We've got Rovanperä across the line. Lube has retired with a mechanical issue. Evans next, so he goes 3.3 seconds slower than Kalle Rovanperä. We'll have Neville across the line next. As mentioned, he's currently leading at the moment. Tanak just behind him, 4.2 seconds back. What can the Belgian driver do though? He goes 2.2 seconds slower than Kalle Rovanperä at the first split. Tanak will be the next car across the line, so we'll get an indication of how things stack up between Ott Tanak and Thierry Neuville in the battle for P1 currently. So Tanak slower than Neuville then. Neuville extends by 2.6 seconds over the Estonian driver. Ogier, the third place man, he's only a tenth behind second place Ott Tanak, so all to play for there, obviously. What can the Frenchman do then? So he comes across the line, he's 3.4 seconds down. So at the first split, Ogier has taken 1.4 seconds out of Ott Tanak, so he would take second place if he can convert that at the end. Lappi will be the next car through, currently lying in 7th place. So Rovanperä leading at the moment then, despite opening the road. So Lappi dropping back further to Elfyn Evans. Katsuta will be across the line next. What can he do? So he goes 6.3 seconds slower than Kalle Rovanperä. We've got 2 cars left to come through. So gaps beginning to settle now then. Still relatively close, obviously, being only the third stage in the rally. Danny Sordo comes through 5.6 seconds slower than Kalle Rovanperä. So the final car across the line will be Jourdain Serderides. Sorry. Always have trouble pronouncing that. So we've got all cars through the first split, and Rovanperä is across stage end then. So we should get his thoughts shortly. Rovanperä at stage end. We had a huge moment on this one, a dip which was much worse than on the recce. The impact was huge, so it threw the car everywhere. So Rovanperä lucky to get away with that then. Elfyn Evans comes through. He is 9 seconds slower than Kalle Rovanperä then. So a really not a fantastic result for Elfyn Evans there, to lose that amount of time. He said it felt pretty hard on the car, to be honest. It didn't feel like the smoothest run, but it looks like the time is pretty bad. Obviously, far from ideal losing 9 seconds to Kalle Rovanperä like that. But Greece does bite. It pays to think about the long game in this one. Similar to Turkey a few years ago. You know, a puncture or something, a small off can cost a vast amount of time. Neuville, 3.1 seconds slower than Rovanperä. He said, I was crashing through a lot. I had to take it steady in some of the compressions. I could have rolled the car over the front if I wanted, so I had to be careful. So Neuville obviously being cautious early on. So at stage end then, Neuville has extended on Ott Tanak by 4.1 seconds. Tanak at stage end, he said, I think it's quite equal at the moment in terms of road position for everyone. It's just a massive fight in the car. No way it's driving like it should. So he's not entirely happy then. He's still in... I was going to say he's still in second place, but Ogier across stage end has taken 3.8 seconds out of Ott Tanak. So Sébastien Ogier will move into second place as things stand at the moment, unless somebody has an answer to that sort of pace. He said, "It's been a clean drive and I'm happy. You can take more risks on the muddy sections. We're a little bit on the safe side, but it's the beginning of the rally." So Sébastien Ogier, obviously massively experienced, thinking about the long game. Elfyn Evans across the line. So he extends on Esa-Pekka Lappi. So Lappi has just come through, sorry. He said, "I'm doing what I can, but it's not good. We almost rolled because of a compression. Very bad." So a lot of drivers complaining about that one then. Rovanperä in particular saying he had a little bit of a moment in there despite being fastest. Katsuta also losing time to Lappi. The individual driver battles not that important at the moment with the gaps between the cars. Katsuta said, "The car is okay. I wasn't sure that the rut was so deep, so I was a bit surprised by this bump." So another moment then for another driver. Dani Sordo will be the next car through. So Rovanperä extends on Dani Sordo by 12.3 seconds then. But as these gaps develop, we'll get a better idea of how things stand. Sordo said, "I think the mud is coming up a bit. For me, my feeling was that I did a really good stage." So we'll get our final car across the line now then, but Rovanperä clear at the moment. So Sidiri's losing time as well. So Rovanperä first at stage end. Serdarides saying, "It was okay, we have a small issue with the engine since yesterday, so we have no power, but the car is easy still, so if we can fix that one, then we can have fun today." More problems mechanical for M Sport. We reach the end of stage 3 then. Kalle Rovanperä takes the stage win, followed by Thierry Neuville, the rally leader, in second place, and then in third place, Sébastien Ogier. So Rovanperä takes second then. He was fourth place at the end of stage 2, but he's managed to climb up into second place, only 2 seconds off Thierry Neuville. Ogier still in third place, 2.6 seconds further back, and Tanak down to fourth. So an update on why Lube failed to start in the previous stage. A water pump issue apparently for the M Sport Puma, so further problems for M Sport in terms of reliability, which has curtailed their efforts this season so many times. So up next, tyre fitting zone, before entering the final 3 stages of the day on the first day of Acropolis. Thierry Neuville currently leads, followed by Kalle Rovanperä and Ogier.